I will summarize the basic items necessary for taking the first steps to become a game planner. What is game planning? It means creating the rules, roles, of the game. Role refers to the role in the organization, society, and relationships. What are the basic items necessary to become a game planner? Principles, principle, fundamentals. The fundamental principle or norm of an object or behavior. A principle, the principle related to personal ethics and beliefs. In other words, it is the fundamental truth or proposition that serves as the basis for beliefs or a series of inferences. B. Fundamentals, the most basic indicators of a country's economic status, such as economic growth rate, inflation rate, unemployment rate, and balance of payments. Acquisition. To learn and make it one's own, such as academic knowledge or technology. Application. To apply and use a theory or previously acquired knowledge in specific individual cases or in other fields. Utilization. To change the nature of a sentence by attaching a verb stem or descriptive particle. Intersection. When there are two sets A and B, the set composed of all elements that belong to both set A and set B. Representation. AB. Union. When there are two sets A and B, the set composed of all elements of set A and all elements of set B. Representation. AB. BM and probability and analysis, advanced game planning. Psychology. The scientific study of human and animal mental processes and behavior, as well as the interaction between the two. Statistics. The science of observing and studying social phenomena through statistics. Core/system and blank slate planning, advanced game planning. Algorithm. A set of rules that induce the desired output from the input data in order to solve a problem. It is composed of multiple finite sets of steps, each requiring one or more operations. Diagram. A chart that represents quantities or relationships. A tool for easily creating diagrams, web and client-based. https://app.diagrams.net/ Trend. A tendency or trend. A place where you can indirectly check global trends. https://trends.google.com/trends/?geo=kr. Data structure. The definition of the abstract representation of data and the operations that manipulate it. Blueprint. A photograph used to copy a blueprint for architecture or machinery, or an optimistic plan or idea for the future. I believe that to be a game planner, one must have a good understanding of the basic concepts listed above and be able to apply and utilize them well. In games, planning is a creative process of creating new rules, roles, within the scope of the worldview, based on the principles and fundamentals of reality. Let's take a look at what tasks are involved in game planning. 1. System planning. Planning tasks to create well-structured rules based on various forms of content in games. Requires skills in algorithms, diagrams, data structures, blueprints, and analysis. 2. Combat planning. Designing and creating behaviors and patterns of player characters, hostile NPCs, friendly NPCs, pets, mounts, etc. In games. Requires the ability to use scripts and strong expressive skills for creating content. 3. BM planning. Planning tasks to create items that generate added value using game content and systems. Requires trend analysis skills and analysis of game data. 4. Level design planning. Planning tasks to design the ecosystem, environment, terrain of the game world, and the necessary routes for character growth. Requires knowledge of ecology, geography, world history, etc. A place to explore the Earth. YouTube is widely used. https://earth.google.com/web/at0,0,0,0,a2225175.77375655d 35 years, 0 hours, 0 t, 0 r. 5. Content planning. Planning tasks to conceive various forms of game content and create blueprints for them. Often closely related to system planning, requiring similar skills and abilities. 6. Balance planning. Planning tasks to adjust growth, equipment, PvE, PvP, content rewards, skill abilities, etc. appropriately in games. Requires statistical or numerical analysis skills. To summarize, game planning involves various tasks and responsibilities such as 1. System planning, designing rules and systems to operate various types of game content. 2. Combat planning, designing and creating the behaviors and patterns of player characters, hostile NPCs, pets, mounts, etc. 3. BM, business model, planning, planning items that create added value using game content and systems. 4. Level design planning, designing the ecology, environment, terrain, and character growth necessary for the game world. 5. Content planning, conceiving and creating various forms of game content and creating a blueprint for them. 6. Balance planning, adjusting the growth, equipment, PvE, PvP, content rewards, and skill abilities in a balanced way. 7. Live service planning, analyzing user trends, competition, and new games to improve service quality. 8. Event planning, designing short-term play that induces rewards and prevents user attrition. 9. UI, user interface, planning, designing game content and systems, including HUD, to enhance player convenience. 10. Scenario planning, creating and matching causality between personal and interpersonal relationships, events, and descriptions, as well as the consistency of the game world and content. Core planning, designing the entire game, including systems, content, and infrastructure, based on the project's concept direction and considering its scalability. It's important to note that the required skills and competencies for each planning task may differ for each project, and the above content is based on Systemikai's personal criteria.